Afarian here, gregafarian.com and Virtual Media Realty, your realtor in the Andovers, Greater Boston, Merrimack Valley, Essex County. How you doing? Hope you're well. Doing my market report, week of the 9th through the 13th, Friday the 13th. I don't know if any of you are superstitious. I'm not. That's a lucky number for me. It's going to be my son's 10-month. He's turned 10 months, so good number for us. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the market, the housing market, the Fed, and things that interest me, interest rates, and so forth this week. It's been another killer week. It's like being at the dentist. I don't know. Every time he's going in, the Fed is going in and jabbing you and yanking your teeth. It's quite painful. Market so far is down 350 points this week. Fed came in and started talking about, their outlook and that the market, the economy isn't looking as strong as they thought. Good news that they were talking is that inflation is going to be remained at low levels, so that was good. And they're going to be keeping interest rates low, and they made it a point to say that they're going to keep rates low for an unexpected period of time. So that's really great news. The market didn't like it. As you're going to see, I have a clip here from Rick Santelli on CNBC, and he explains it quite well.
The Fed, and it's almost like the Fed, because they're in a position to help, they should try to help at all times, Rick. But is there a time when it becomes not helpful, do you think?
I think the Fed is a lot like your appendix, Joe. It's in there, but really you might not need it.
You think if they said we've created a fertile environment for the private sector to flourish, we've done all we're going to do, now go ahead, grasshopper, grow, you don't think that would be enough to do?
That's what they said before. They said our policy is very accommodating.
Did you hear Rick just said it would go up 1,000 points if they finally said that?
I'm telling you it would. There's so many businesses and investors waiting with that cup out, and they don't even really need the cup out. But hey, who would turn down an easy dollar, right?
Right. Okay, Rick, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You have appendicitis. You're in incredible pain. People have called the ambulance. They're getting ready for surgery, and you say, no, don't worry about it. Okay? I don't want intervention. Let the private sector work. Let me die. Okay.
I think in your analogy, the problem is the affected appendix is the economy, and basically we're trying to fix it by leaving it in and leaving it infected. I would akin the analogy to let the institutions fail, pull the darn thing out, seal it up, and let the patient get well on its own. How's that?
The market just wants to know that the Fed and the government is going to get out of our business and let the private sector take off on its own, and that's far from what they're telling us. So the stock market, the economy, the stock market doesn't like that too much. And I think it's a good point. I mean, no amount of government spending can jumpstart the economy. I think that it has to come from businesses hiring people, profits doing well, people needing more employees, more work. And that's how we're going to get out of this job situation. Quite a bit of information that was interesting this week. 1 out of 4 sellers said that they lowered their prices in July, and that was an average of 10% they lowered their prices. In July, pending home sales that went under agreement was down 18% year over year for single-family homes. Condos were down 28%, so that's quite a dramatic number. It was the 3rd straight month that we saw a decline in those numbers. So, still, the writing's on the wall. It's a great time to be a home buyer. I mean, with these low rates, interest rates at record lows, 30-year hit another record low. 30-year right now is at 4.57%, and that's with an average of almost 1 point. It was 0.89 points, and the 15-year is at 3.95%, and that's with 1.08 points. For you buyers out there, I just want to let you know that, if, for example, you took out a loan for $300,000, your mortgage, principal and interest, then you got to include taxes and insurance, are going to be under $2,000 a month, and that's with carrying a $300,000 loan for 30 years. So at the interest rates that we talked about. So my point is that if you're renting right now, and you know that rents are going to be between $1,200 and $1,400, $1,500 in some places, why rent when you can buy? It's definitely a great time. It's a buyer's market. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions on any listings on our site, we have free search. Give me a call, send me a tweet, send me an email, or come on in. We're on Waverly Road in North Andover. Greg Afarian, gregafarian.com, Virtual Media Realty. Hope you have a great weekend. Out for now. Take care.